What's up, everybody? Definitely stay tuned because we're going to break down the entire NFC North. That's right, folks. We're going to talk about the Bears, the Packers, Detroit, and even the Vikings. And stay tuned because I got very special guests with me, Smoking Jay, aka Fantasy Fornicator of the Bears, Brews, and Bros podcast. Stay tuned.
The touchdown.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of The Touchdown with Doug Smith. Now, this episode, folks, as we've been continuing on this trend of breaking down each and every division in the NFL very analytically, I got another pro with us here in the building, man. Now, this dude is mad cool. He goes by Smoking Jay, a.k.a. catch him on Instagram as the Fantasy Fornicator. He's part of the Bears, Brews, and Bros, I believe it is. Everybody, welcome Smoking Jay. What's going on, man?
Hey, man, appreciate you having me on, man. It is definitely a pleasure to be here with you today, man, breaking down the NFC North. Let's get it.
Yes. Hey, we got the cold North, man. And the North, man, one thing I can say about this division is it got better. It got a lot better. Everybody was talking about Jordan Love and all the Packers, but Detroit got a heck of a lot better. And then also as well, your Bears, that jersey you're wearing right there, my friend, got a heck of a lot better, man. So to take and jump right in here, man, we gonna kick it off with breaking down the Detroit Lions. The Detroit Lions, man, place where careers go to die and depression is many. Go from Miami for the sunshine, go to Detroit for the depression. But that may not be the case this year with the NFL team. Now, before I take and we go over each and every single different team, I'm going to kick it off with a joke for you guys, okay? All right. Check this out. All right, now, Smoking Jay, I'm going to ask Joe, see if you can answer it, okay?
Let's go.
Why do they have the Ford plant so close to the Ford field?
I don't know, man. Let me know why.
All right. Because they have endless supply of crash test dummies down the road.
Oh, man, that's good. I like
man.
that one, man. I'm gonna steal that one from you, man.
I'll give it to you afterwards, man. Shouts out to the internet. All right, man. We got round one. They got Jeff Okudah. So obviously they took that Darius Slay, became Philadelphia Eagle. There was some management things going on he wasn't feeling, and they got him out the building. They also got round two. They got DeAndre Swift, debatably probably the best running back in the entire draft of this past year. They got Jonah Jackson, Ohio State, Logan Sternberg, Kentucky. So, it seems that they got a little bit better. As far as, free agency goes, they got Desmond Trufant. They got Chase Daniel, the quarterback. It's kind of a backup situation. And they got Jamie Collins at linebacker. Now, last year, they only won a couple games. They had top 5 for draft picks, but they had a lot of games that they were super duper close. Very, very close. In your opinion, man, how do you see them going? Do you see them winning more than 7 games or under?
I was looking at the schedule, and yeah, they did add some talent, but losing Darius Slay was big for them. Okudah is still a rookie, and with the training camp not being the same, I feel like he's not going to be well prepared as he could be. Yeah. So I actually got this team winning as many games as they did last year, which is 3. I got them at 3-13. Last year they finished 3-12-1, and I do like them fantasy wise. Yeah. I do love Kenny Golladay. I love Matthew Stafford, and I do like the rookie DeAndre Swift. I'm a big fan of him. Georgia Bulldog, but I don't see them really making that next step. I really feel like head coach over there slipping my mind right now. What's Buddy's name?
Big Beard.
I know him too, man.
I know exactly.
Man, whatever, man. But Buddy over there, I feel like his job's on the line. I think he's pretty much out the door, man. Bill Belichick, wannabe type of dude.
Matt Patricia.
He
wasn't that important anyway for you to remember.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's a reason why I forgot his name already. You know what I'm saying? So that's just a matter of time. But yeah, this team, I like what they did with DeAndre Swift. I know he's injured right now. Kerryon Johnson is gonna be, okay for the beginning of the year as far as fantasy goes, but I don't really see this team making improvements. I really, as far as like the record goes, I see them dismantling this team once this year is over.
Yeah, I'm right there with you, man. You say you got him at three games. I got him at 5, man, and I feel like that's me being mighty generous. It's my Southern hospitality, giving it to you. But yeah, I haven't won in 5 games, man. Matt Patricia, it's crazy. You look at what Brian Flores is doing down in Miami. He comes from the Coach Bill Belichick tree, if you will,
Yep.
right?
I love him, by the way. Love that coach.
Coach Flo all the way, man.
Yes, sir.
Another story for another episode, but yeah, huge Flo fan. Not a huge fan of Patricia. And just because I'm a Miami fan, that don't mean that I can't appreciate another team, man. And my thing with Patricia, you didn't just take and hear this from Darius Slay. You heard it from other people that, you know, he just, the way he takes and talks to people and treats people. When you're a coach, you're going to have the guys who are older, who are used to that, you know, hey, F you, USOB, blah, blah. And then you have the coach who was dealing with the younger guys where it's a different generation of players coming in. You can't just talk to people in your type of way. But as far as the roster stuff goes, I would say Detroit arguably probably has maybe a top 7, and I would probably put them at 7 as far as receiver core. The quarterback situation is really what you watch. He hasn't showed as much, and yeah, I think I'm topping out 5. And they lost a lot of close games last year, a lot of heartbreakers, but yeah, I don't see them doing any better than 5. And I think Matt Patricia gets fired after this year, and Matt Stafford is possible.
Yeah, they're gonna be last in the NFC North. That's where I got him.
Oh yeah, absolutely. All right, man. So next, man, we got let me see, it's pulling it up here. All right, so we got the Green Bay Packers. Now we're gonna kick it off with another joke here, man, because that's just what I do. I'm a jokester. All right, so Green Bay Packers. Oh shit. One second. Just had it here in front of me. I'm like, oh.
All good, all good.
All right, got one here. All right, so my joke for the Green Bay Packers before we break down the roster and everything, all the moves they made, and ultimately the season prediction for the record. All right, what do you call a 350-pound Packer fan?
What do you call him?
Anorexic. We got some fat fans, and we gotta.
Yeah, man. Hey, that's on the head right there, man.
I mean, they got to be pretty big to be standing out there in negative 10-degree weather, man.
Big facts.
Yeah, man. So the Packers, wow. I want to say this before I break down this stuff. You know, with them, whenever you draft, you know, there's 2 types of teams. You either draft to win right now, like right spanking now, or you're drafting for the future. They're a team that made it to NFC Championship last year, right?
Right.
They should have been drafting for right now, but they picked up Jordan Love. Oh my goodness gracious! Big uproar in the Packers community. A lot of stuff going on. They're still a good team. They retained a lot of their pieces. Okay, and I feel like this new coach that they have, younger guy, man, he's very similar to the coach they had before. He gets very complacent, like, oh, we're good, we're just winning, you know, and didn't do much to put them and give them that edge. But that being said, man, they did still get A.J. Jordan. Oh, excuse me, I said A.J. Jordan. Jordan Love. But they got A.J. Dillon from Boston College, man. How do you think he's going to do this year?
So, you know, I think he's going to do fine. I think he's going to be that goal line back. You know, he's there for a reason. They drafted him that high for a reason. And I think they want to follow that San Francisco blueprint. They want to rush that ball. We saw them with Aaron Jones, Jamal Williams. They were trying to, you know, force feed them. And they need somebody else. They need another bruiser, and that's A.J. Dillon. So I think he's got some nice, you know, touchdown upside over there in Green Bay for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. They ended up picking up Mercedes Lewis, the tight end. It's pretty good. They got Devin Funchess, who came over from the Carolina Panthers. They beat up the O-line a little bit with Rick Wagner, and then, of course, they got Christian Kirksey, a linebacker. But that being said, man, they have a great culture over there in Green Bay. Probably some of the best fans in the NFL. Excuse my fat joke earlier. But yeah, man, I'll be honest with you, man. Because of Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is a force to be reckoned with. I do still take and have them winning 9 games. I have them taking and going 9-7. Which is, if you're a Packers fan, you know, you're right in that fine line between, hey, will we make the playoffs or not? I think they make it in, but I think they're out on the first round because the NFC is so freaking stacked this year. I think they peak at 9 games.
That's crazy. I got him right at 9-7. Okay. But I want to go back to the way you started this conversation with Green Bay. Yeah. Matt LaFleur, the head coach over there. You said you know, the way teams draft. They're either drafting for right now or the future. And this coach, he's had that mentality already. He's already building for the future, bro. Like, we already see it. He wanted to say that Aaron Rodgers is used to this type of situation, you know, with a Brett Favre. It's not the same situation. They traded up for Jordan Love. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what they did. And, you know, it's a big disrespect to Aaron Rodgers. They didn't get him any help. They made it to the NFC Championship game where they got stomped, and you gave him no weapons.
Right.
Devin Funchess opted out. So, as of right now.
So he's not even in there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They got Lazard.
Oh, I wasn't even aware of that. Okay.
Lazard, MBS. You know, they got question marks as the number 2 wide receiver.
Yeah.
So, you know, I really feel like they're going to try to rush that ball a lot. I feel like there's going to be some issues between the head coach, Matt LaFleur, and Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is going to check out of that motherfucking run. And there's going to be some problems in Green Bay.
Yeah.
Hey, over here in Chicago, we were laughing. That whole draft, we were laughing when they because we already see the dysfunction coming. You know what I'm saying? So I got him at 9-7. It's going to be a power struggle between the head coach and Aaron Rodgers. I wouldn't be surprised if Aaron Rodgers requests a trade once this year is over, though, because, you know what I'm saying, that head coach and him, they're not meshing.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, man. Yeah, I don't see it happening, man. I felt like Aaron Rodgers, it felt like a slap in the face. You know, he brought the championship, their first Super Bowl since Brett Favre. You know, they're a proud franchise too, man. This ain't like the Browns are like, no, this is the Green Bay Packers. You know what I mean? So if there's a bad, you know, they have some of the best fans, and man, I gotta say, man, I want them to do well because, you know, I have so much love for Aaron Rodgers, man. He was kind of the Dan Marino, if you will, of this generation kind of thing.
No love over here, man. No love over here.
No love over there. I got you. Hey, I respect it. I respect the rivalry, man. All right, so we both got in 9-7. Now, next, I want to take and talk about is Minnesota Vikings. Minnesota. Now, they had a pretty good draft, man. They picked up Justin Jefferson from LSU.
Yeah.
What a steal. I thought the Eagles were going to get him, but no, what they were thinking there. They got Jeff Gladney from TCU. Now, as far as free agencies and stuff like that, you know, they picked up a few good guys. Obviously, they lost their big receiver over to Buffalo Bills. They made it to playoffs, and they actually won their first Kirk Cousins actually has a playoff win underneath his belt now, right?
You like that?
Man, I got to see more from Cousins, man. I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you, man. I feel like that they're gonna take and win defense and also I think they probably win 11 games this year, man. I feel like they win 11 games. They go 11 and 5, but that could easily be a 9-7 type of situation, man. It's gonna be that's a very competitive division and stuff. So, but with Kirk Cousins, man, I mean, he did get better. He did get better last year, and I don't know if you remember. I think it was the first quarter of the season. One of his receivers ended up taking and calling him out. And then all of a sudden he started playing well, like crazy. He was just balling. But yeah, man, I see them capping out at 11 wins. But we'll see. What you got?
Yeah, with the Vikings, that Stephon Diggs, he voiced his opinion. He pushed himself out of town. He's in Buffalo now, and I feel like they're gonna feel that. Dalvin Cook's contract situation has got to get resolved. I mean, I know he's in training camp, and I know he's gonna play. But he's not a happy dude right now. So I feel like that's going to hurt them somehow, some way.
Yeah.
Adam Thielen last year missing 6 games, and they rushed him back because of the hamstring. I feel like that's going to hurt them too because they're going to put more of an onus on him. They're going to need him to show up more, and they're going to push him to his limits. He's a little bit older, man. So I don't know. I got Adam Thielen a little bit lower in my rankings and stuff like that.
I got you.
I feel like this team's going to finish 8-8. That's where I got him. This is a tough division. They got a tough schedule. I believe they're playing the AFC West over there, or AFC South. My bad. They're playing the Colts, the Texans, and them over there. Yeah. So it's gonna be tough. I got them at 8-8. You know, they can swing some wins here and there, maybe push them just over 500. But I got them at 8-8, fighting and scraping, trying to make it to that playoff spot. But it's gonna be tough for them.
Yeah, absolutely, man. That's gonna be an interesting division, man. And I don't feel like no one's. It's like you may win a fight, but you still got a broken nose. You know what I mean? Like these matches are gonna be ugly. It
is. I want to say real quick too, Justin Jefferson. I like him. He's not going to be able to fill Stephon Diggs' shoes, though. I think a player to watch is Herb Smith Jr. You know, keep your eyes on him. They're putting him all over the formation. So, you know, that's somebody sneaky you guys could pick up in fantasy. I like Herb Smith as a sneaky play.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. All right, now, final team that we're going to talk about, man, your Chicago Bears. We got a joke. We hit it with a joke here. You ready?
Let's get it.
All right, man. I'm going to take a little old school on this one. You ready? What do you want to hear a Bears joke?
Yes, sir.
Mitchell Trubisky. Hey, I saw in the background there it says Mitchell Trubisky is still a bum. But
it's a joke, but it's facts.
Yeah, no, I feel you. Hey, Miami, we had Josh Rosen last year, man, so I talk about that off camera. Every team has that guy you just don't want there. We don't want you. Now, you guys, if I had to take in and give you guys a draft grade, I'd probably give y'all a solid B+. Man, I really liked where y'all are at. Y'all drafted for the future. You have a lot of pieces already in place. Cole Kmet, that's, to me, when I'm watching him on tape, that's a tight end. For those who don't know, he was a first-round draft pick. But no, second round, right? Second round, okay. My apologies. Second round. That's baby Gronk right there. When I see him on camera, he's like the next Gronkowski. You catch, super physical. You're going to feel him if you try to tackle him. Also got Jalen Johnson, really dope cornerback coming out of Utah, man. That may be a guy who was a major sleeper, you know. And, of course, free agency, Jimmy Graham, you know, and you got a few other people too. How you feeling about your boys, the Bears, this year, man?
Yeah, so, like, the defense is already top-notch. I love the defense. The defense is there. The rookie class, you know, it's decent. I do like Cole Kmet, and I do like Jalen Johnson a lot. Somebody sneaky is the Darnell Mooney in Dynasty Leagues. Go ahead and stash him. You know what I'm saying? And but yeah, man, the draft class is decent. I'm happy with it, especially we didn't have that first round pick because obviously we got Khalil Mack and stuff. So I'm not too mad at it at all. But you know, if you want me to break down the Bears all the way, I got them at 7-9. You know, I got them taking a step back. You know, I am a Bear fan, Bear the fuck down. But I keep it real, man. And honestly, I have a lot of question marks, and it starts at the top. It starts with Ryan Pace. You know, when you have a scouting team that evaluates a Mitchell Trubisky that much better than a Deshaun Watson and a Patrick Mahomes, you guys got problems over there. Somebody's got to take that L. Somebody's got to get the fuck out of town. I don't know if we could curse on here or not. My bad. If you know,
you good, man. You good.
But you know, for sure, you know, this year, they're going to be just under 500 or at 500. They're going to miss the playoffs. He's going to have to pack his bags and get the hell out of Chicago. He set this franchise back. I mean, simple as that. There's no way, you know, no everybody here in Chicago that still wants to justify Mr. Trubisky, like, straight up, you guys holler at me, bro, at Fantasy Fornicator. I got that smoke for you guys all day, bro, because that was the biggest mistake that we've done. Shoot, you know what? That's probably the biggest mistake in my lifetime. How do you pass up on a Patrick Mahomes and a Deshaun Watson? Matt Nagy, you know, this guy gets super cute. He sends people in motion and that gives Cordero Patterson the ball for a 1-yard gain or a negative gain. Like, you're not fooling anybody, bro.
Yeah.
So, you know, this team last year, they were 7-2, and David Montgomery rushed the ball for 50+ yards. But they still finished 8-8.
Yeah.
This is not a good coach, man. All the way around the Bears, you know, I'm not that optimistic. I hope that I'm wrong. I hope Mr. Trubisky can, you know, prove that he's a competent quarterback. But honestly, I've seen enough. It's all about Big Dick Nick. He's our only chance. I hope he gets to start right away. Well, we'll see what happens.
Yeah. No, so I did a video, those who don't know, about 2 to 2.5 months ago. Actually, I think my first 5 weeks on the job, man. I started this channel at the end of May, and I talked about the Bears. It's called my NFL Dark Horses for the 2020 season, right? And I talked about the Bears, and because you guys got Nick Foles. Now, he ran into a really raw situation over there in Jacksonville. Jacksonville is, I don't know what the hell they're doing. They just let go of Leonard Fournette. They're tanking for Trevor. All right, no more tank for Tua. It's tank for Trevor now. They're trying to get Sunshine over there, or if not, Fields kid. But But back to what we were saying, man. You know, I feel this prediction I'm about to say, this is contingent on Nick Foles taking hold of the offense, them giving him creative power. The guy has hands down won a Super Bowl for the Philadelphia Eagles, first ever Super Bowl, what have you. He has a lot more better pieces than he took and he had while he was over there in Jacksonville. I actually surprised me. I got y'all at 10-6, but again, keywords contingent on Nick Foles. If not, if it's a situation where he gets injured, if it's a situation where it's a power struggle, man, we talked about that before, right? If it's a situation like that, man, I see him 8-8. But again, best case scenario, 10-6, making to wow.
Yeah, man, it sounds nice, but like you said, yeah. I just feel like they're gonna screw around. They're gonna give Mitch that chance first. They've been saying reports from camp that neither quarterback is separating themselves from one another. So,
really,
you know, that just sounds bad, man. I feel like they're gonna give Mitch that go. They're gonna let him lose 2 games in a row before they pull him, and that's what's gonna be the difference: 7-9 to a 9-7 season.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, hey, folks, there you have it. We got the NFC North broken down. I think you and I were right about neck and neck using the same ball field. So good to hear your perspective, because I know that's your team. You follow them and whatnot. I follow stuff too, but you know, probably not as much as somebody who's a fan of that division. So, man, definitely appreciate you having on the show. Now, folks, before you even subscribe or follow me, my man, Smokin' Jay, tell folks where they can find you at.
Yeah, definitely, man. First off, man, thanks again for having me on. Appreciate you a lot, man.
Absolutely.
Appreciate everybody watching this, man. Make sure you guys are tuning in to Doug Smith. And you guys can find me on Instagram at Fantasy Fornicator. You could find me and my podcast at Bears, Brews, and the Bros on Instagram as well. We are on all streaming platforms. We're also on Facebook. So make sure you guys give us a listen. Hit that subscribe button, baby.
Yes, absolutely. And for folks, if you didn't quite catch that, I'm going to have the links below in the description. Well, I love for you to subscribe to my channel. I always appreciate it. But I think you could do both. So hit his first before you even hit mine. Links will be down below in the description. And, man, so great to work with you again. Folks, man, last time me and this gentleman worked together, it was on Bogart, the GMM network, man. So it's definitely good to work with you again, bro.
Shout out to bro, man. Same here, man. Fun to work with you. We got to do it soon again.
Yes, absolutely, man. Hey, folks, thank you so much for watching. You make sure you guys go subscribe. You catch my videos not only on my YouTube channel, catch me on Instagram and Facebook. I'm also on moneylinemedia.com. There's going to be an app coming out here pretty soon where you can go and download that and stay in touch with all the different updates. Bunch of young, hungry podcasters like myself on there. Other than that, man, God bless you guys. Wash your nasty hands and be safe.